Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 013 of the Final Fantasy VIII Puzzle Play series. I am Minotaur, the older brother.
I'm Sacred, the little brother.
Who's also bigger than me.
Who's also bigger than me.
But yeah,
That's true,
we are at the Tomb of the Unknown King, just outside of Galbadia, Delling City. Now, off screen we did a bit of grinding. Well, I say a bit of grinding, about 2.5 hours of grinding. We in this we'll be doing the little mission that we've been set by by General Caraway's security man, and then we're going to be collecting the brothers GF. Now this episode's going to be a bit different because I've sped up a bit of the battles. Now the reason I've done that
because the tomb, guys, the tomb is well, it's basically from your perspective, and it's
a bit confusing.
Quite long and.
I would advise you guys
follow a guide.
Follow a game FAQs guide. So what we've done is we've sped up the battles just because. Well, frankly, this video in its raw format was over an hour, and
40 minutes.
It was 48 minutes, and we've dropped it down to just over 30. So we think you'll appreciate what we've done.
All right. So
we're going to enter the tomb here.
I'm going up on screen.
You want to go up one screen. We're not going to be giving you full direction by direction, just because of how long that episode would be if we did that. But it's a relatively simple path to follow. Now that sword there, that student ID number 91 is not going to work for you.
It's random.
Whatever you've got to talk to that sword yourself and see what it is. It changes every game. I had something like 830 at one point. So you've got to check that sword yourself and write down the number. Obviously we got 91, but you could get like 967 or something. So we're going into a battle here, and it's from this point shortly on we're going to speed up our video a little, just because of how much terrible sort of battling we have to do. You fight a lot of these Ronaldos, and they take quite a few hits. Armadillo, not Ronaldo. Sorry, guys.
Also happy. That's the name of that type monster in Final Fantasy X.
Is that right?
I think so.
That's why I think it's a Ronaldo then.
It doesn't matter. It looks similar. Right.
But you see, I've sped up the footage just a little because we wanted to, get to the important bits. To get to the important parts of the actual video, so that's why we're doing it this way.
Now we're in the first boss room.
So we're now in the first boss room. You're about to fight my younger brother Sacred here. So I will shut up because I'm not present at this point.
Good boy. Little brother will come crying to big brother after he gets. I'm not gonna say anymore.
You want to prepare here for the battle because it's quite a bit of a battle, really. Considering he's so young and he's so young and so aggressive, he can certainly take a few whacks.
Grah! Who's there?
So obviously in this battle, guys, there is a tactic in place. Well, he's got some decent magic for God's sake for life. And also hit him with clubs. Get him off the floor, because as you guys can see, he's regenning every turn. Every time you attack him, he's regenning. And to tell that he's regenning, see the green number, about 300 or 400, that's popping up on his chest every time you attack him, and that's him drawing power from the earth. So obviously when he's separated from the earth, i.e. floating in the air, he can't do that. So smack that big fella with you see, you got 130 there. Smack that big fella with flow, keep him off the floor. I can't believe I'm giving him advice on how to beat your ass.
Although he does have some quite decent magic, like shell protect as well.
It's worth collecting. It's worth collecting for later, but don't let my little brother beat your ass. So he's getting 128 every turn because I was concentrating on life stocking. But because I hadn't actually done the damage to his health wasn't actually getting 25 health anyway, so it wasn't really helping him doing this at all. So it was just regenerating as he was. But then when you start to hit him, obviously that's when you're talking stuff going on, because obviously he's getting about 130 to 200 every turn, and if you can only hit less than 200, well, your attack is inconsequential.
Oh. Although he doesn't really do any power moves or anything, he just hits you with a club.
If he's strong enough, he's not much of a problem. He's not going to like one-hit KO you or anything. He's just a dumb physical attacker. So you don't have any major problems with him like going shockwave pulsar, and now everybody like a 20-mile radius is dead. He's not like that at all. He's a relatively low-level GF compared to the fucking Diablos battle you had a few episodes ago.
That was quite a powerful.
Yeah, compared to that battle, you know, Sacred is no problem. Sacred is no problem at all. Are you Sacred?
Shut up, Minotaur! You're not in the battle. You have no right to talk.
So we're buying normal shots there. He can hit a couple of hundred. See, look at that! 105, 210. Whilst he ain't got all that much in the way of ammo, you know, he can hit quite a few shots off, so at this stage in the game that's a good attack. But I totally forgot about using float on him, so
well, the first part you can do that.
The first battle it is possible to beat the fella just physically attacking him, because there's 3 of you and only 1 of him. If each of you hits 100, he's taking 300 a turn and only adding on 130, so it's possible for you to beat it just because you're doing twice as much damage as you can ever do in each turn. But obviously if you use float on him, it's a much quicker battle. But obviously that then therefore depends on whether you actually want it to be a quick battle or whether you want to take your time sucking away his magic. But he's not that much of a danger if your health is anything like we've got. Smaller 2, 23, 23, and Chris is 2601. And obviously then if you use float on him, which I'm sure I do shortly, Irvine is floating. As you can see, he's injured and floating in mid-air. There's a good 2 inches underneath his feet. But it's advisable to cast float on him, you see, so that's what we do.
And this happens a lot.
Of course, draw casting life is quite handy as well, because well, you can draw cast life from him, so you're not wasting your stocks to magic whatsoever. It's also worth using shell if you want to protect your physical damage. If you smash him with a float like if you're Turbine now, right? he levitates in the air.
Thus cutting his connection.
Thus cutting his connection to the earth, and of course, therefore stopping him from being able to regenerate his health. And now, pretty much, now he's floating in the air. Just smash that beauty like a cheap baseball.
Hey, that's me you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Look at you with a double battle. I'm good there.
They're pretty strong. Bastards! It ain't over! And Secret is quite like me in real life.
He really is. He runs to his brother for help. But
well, I don't do that.
again, guys, shortly we're going to be speeding up again because there's quite a few battles that we end up with having with random enemies. The enemies that you'll find in this area include the one that we've shown you, that big Armadodo. You'll also find blobras, which are basically like
flans.
Well, yeah, like flans. But have you guys ever seen the Carex hand soap advert, where there's like there's those amoeba-like creatures that are made of hand soap? They're like germs. They almost look like germs, but they're elemental, so physical attacks aren't great against them. But when you get strong enough, you can physical the living shit out of them, which is what I was doing. You want to come in here, pick up that float, and pray for a lot? You got 7, awesome.
Or just get into a battle outside with a blue thing, a blue flying thing, and draw a float from them.
Yeah, you can draw a float from them outside as well, which is also useful. We did a lot of grinding off screen, and you'll see between this episode and the next episode,
a massive change in our levels.
Massively turns into like Jesus Christ superstar, you know. So you guys will see that later. But what you want to do is you want to go in here and use that lever on the side and release the water. As such, and then if you follow along, remember this dungeon is from your perspective, so it's a lot more complicated than you think. Instead of it just being like right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, it's all like every time you go down a thing, straight on.
Some big blobblers.
Here's some blobblers. They don't do too well with physical. They don't take a lot of damage in terms of physical. I believe I have Twisted hit one and do like 8 damage or something. But Squall can hit him with quite a bit because he's got fire or something, don't you? But just use one of your elemental GX. So everything I will do. And of course I'll use Hellfire and they'll die. Bye for now. Follow it up with Diamondus, and I'll arrive. And of course I'm frozen in ice. Throwing my platoon, and I'll just shoot an ice beam at them. And I'll go away. Bye for now.
And I'll die from that.
Yeah, and of course I haven't voiced Quetzalcoatl because he didn't get there in time. Late as always, Quetzalcoatl. You're suspended.
I am. In one of my playthroughs, guys, I had a bit of fun with the GS. I named them weird names. I called Quetzalcoatl Zeus.
And Shiva Athena, I assume.
No, Shiva. Oh, I'd name them if I did name them. I wouldn't. And now in here, there's a hidden draw point, the Cura, and a handle to pull.
Pull the handle.
Which would open a certain drawbridge. And you leave that room.
But like I said, guys, the best way for you to do this is follow a guide. There's hundreds of guides available on stuff like Game FAQ, so just follow one of them because it's very difficult to talk people through it. I'm fine.
Unless of course you got fast enough eyes to follow what we did.
So we've sped this up a bit just because we figure it's a better way to do it. Now I love that Quistis whips him and then he goes into like a berserk fury. And he just he just runs over and starts like fury fight. I think that's pretty cool.
That's only because she's got berserk attached.
She's got berserk attached to her physical attack. Which is also good if you're fighting magic-based creatures, because instead of them like going, blizzard, 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 they just run up to you and go, try and slap you. It's like, in our off-screen grinding, I hit a blobber with blizzard, and honestly, it looked like the scariest thing ever. Because it had a tint of red to it, because you know blobbers are blue, right? And its eyes were bright red. Legitimately, it looked like the scariest creature I've ever seen. It was horrifying.
Quite.
Because I said to Matt, I said to Sacred while we were recording, I said, I mean, that's fucking horrifying. I think it's beastly, you know. And he broke kayfabe there.
And I think we're almost there.
But honestly, guys, if you follow a guide, you'll get there. And here we are. We're in well, my house. So look who's there.
Me!
Hey,
Heck me. Yo, you back again? Took it easy on you last time, but not this time. This time my big bro is with me. Now's your chance to run away, man. Bro! I'm gonna do that.
yeah, bro.
Yo, bro, these guys crashed the tomb. And plus, they attacked me.
Oh, really? They attacked you? Not bad for a human.
Surprisingly small. Yo, bro, they're making fun of us.
Well, they're making fun of me.
They're making fun of you.
Foolish little humans. I'll show you not to judge a book by its cover, or a man by his penis. So now you are fighting the two of us. We make our debut appearance in this game, and yeah, best thing to do is well, same as you did the other fella.
Same as you did me, guys.
Yeah, blast these boys with floats so they don't suck up energy out of the ground, and they're relatively bit easy, really. You know.
Although in this battle, you should also cast float on your 3 party members, and draw cast protect on them too.
Yeah, because I've got a particularly effective, particularly effective move
Earth attack.
that yeah, well, basically will fuck you up if you're not floating. So if you're not floating, you're fucked. It takes 6 turns to get float. It takes 9 turns, right, to get float on everyone and protect on all of us. We haven't got triple at this point, so.
Oh yeah.
Once you get to the point of having endless supplies of triple and double, or a particular GF later in the game, shit becomes easy. Well, a lot easier, because if you want to put like defensive spells up, you just you know, lob 3 out in one go. With a full set of people's 3 turns, you can put out Shell, Protect, and Reflect. So. Mower, you see, Mower is relatively effective, but he also got a pretty effective earth-based attack that will
more hit whether you're floating or not. But there's attacks that we both do.
Your physicals, I've got the actual like signature move type attacks.
Well done. Quistis are floating and score on the floor.
But obviously with Protect up, it cuts physical attack, it cuts damage in half, so that would have been 112 rather than 56. Now everybody in the battle is floating, the ground has no weight on it whatsoever. Remember to get the signature hit by slapping the trigger with Squall's physical attack, because it does double its physical.
Speaking of the Earth attack,
the Mad Core special.
There's
absolutely nothing because they can't hit you unless you're on the ground.
And they're both now.
And they are both actually down from there, and you can tell because they're regenerating health again. But as long as you have one person on hand to blast the float back at the boys when they start to regain health, it won't be a major issue, and you've got your GX if you so require. So keep casting that float to keep them in the air, and they're not going to be a problem from the regen, and just sort of keep hitting them. I tend to use the other two to keep the float magic going and keep Squall charging in and smashing heads together. And of course you've got the option of using a diamond dust, which is going to absolutely tame them. So I will help. I will appear, shoot an ice beam, and go home.
And go back to my ice cream.
Because I am legitimately an ice cream. Nobody knows me.
That's an Ifrit.
Ifrit once did. I was too cold for him.
And Ifrit was too hard. And Ifrit was too hard for me.
He melted me. He ejaculates molten lava. Not a good look for a facial, you know? Seriously, he ejaculates molten lava. They say it's good for your complexion. Not when it comes out at the speed of a rocket. It's hard to imagine if Finn is a sexual being, isn't it? You now have to. You will have those dreams for the rest of your life. Keep that protect stat up, and these boys ain't a problem.
Be sure one of them will die soon. Preferably my ass and the big brother. Although in actual truth, you're supposed to defeat Sacred first, because of the two, he has the less health.
The rest is up to you, bro. Oh. Sacred's not a problem with the big bro around. Mad Core Special's not possible without both of them in present. So Sacred's just physical attacks. As before, kick his hairy ass.
Hey! You're dead! You can't talk!
Join me in the afterlife. Kick
And then we'll
hairy
junction you to us. brothers defeated. Yeah, I guess we'll join you.
And of course you get a chunk of, you get the card and you also get a chunk of AP. And look what Diablo's let mug, baby! Time is on! Shit is on now! Now, what should we call them?
I just confirmed. Oh no. First name is...
The Bellic! The Bellics. Should we call them the Bellics? Nah, I don't think so. What do you think? Bellics? What do you think, Matt? Bellic?
I don't really know. Default brothers.
Woo! I was going to give them a surname, wasn't I? I was going to call them our surname, but I don't really want to have to be summoning my own surname quite often.
You are quite
you
equivalent. You have defeated the two brothers. To anybody, does the Unknown King look familiar? Thanks to you, I am now free from this cramped tomb.
I've never seen the Unknown King before. What does he look like?
I don't know. Some people think it's Squall. Is it really necessary to entomb those traveling to the other world? After such a long and tiring journey through life? I'm going now.
When you receive the Minotaur card, so you've now got both cards for the brothers. Good thing at this point to do is to check your GF abilities and
heal up.
Heal up
if you got your S.
Getting out is a lot easier than getting in.
Straight down.
Down one and then up, and you're out. No, because if you go down, then down. If you go down, then down again, you'll come back into this room.
Because this area is the exact center of the tomb. Up from the entrance. If you have trouble finding it.
But you have to go round and round the tomb to fight Sacred and to open the gates.
Now we had the trouble of who to give them.
I don't think I junctioned them to anyone. No, I did. You've got to junction them to someone, and it's worth looking at who's got what, and you know.
In the end, we decided Irvine because his brothers has the HP ability, so
yeah, and he's only got the Ice Queen as his GF anyway. So then you can do his abilities.
Auto defense, and his health
29, 39, straight up, you know.
Squall's one junction to attack. Quistis is junction to.
Now you're looking at a much stronger party all round. But we're rolling on towards the end, so we'll start to close out. So, this has been episode 13? And looking for some episode 13 of The Brothers Play Final Fantasy VIII. We'll be back in the next episode when we continue on with our plans to assassinate the sorceress. So,
haven't finished yet though.
Obviously, it's just a relatively straightforward run out of the tomb, and then you've got to head back to Galbadia. But off screen, we've got quite Galbadia, Delhi City. But off screen, you've got quite a bit of grinding that we did.
Well, if you actually want to do it, I mean,
it's worth. I would advise it.
Though.
We got Squall up to about level 32. So we'll see you guys in the next episode of Final Fantasy VIII: The Brothers Play Saga. I've been Minotaur.
I've been Sacred.
And we now belong to Squall. So Squall says yes. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.